to pull it together as quickly as possible.
That's fine.
So, we started this conversation talking about global pressures, this world war, how it changes the world. Well, as we all know, they don't stop. They don't go away for us or for King George III. They never go away. And George III, as we roll into 1772, is about to face a new pressure. In this case, one of the largest companies, actually the largest company in England, the East India Company, is in trouble. Now, the East India Company is a global shipping company. It moves stuff around the world, buys, sells, ships, trade. It's a big business. If you are King George III and his family, you are invested in the East India Company. If you are a member of his council, you invested in this company. Parliament, invested. Lords, ladies, knights, barons, dukes, duchesses, all, if you're anybody of any resources, you have money invested in the East India Company. It is a wealthy going concern. However, they're going to report to the British Secretary of the Treasury, a guy they call the Chancellor Exchequer. And they're going to say, we have a problem. We've been cooking the books a little bit. There's not technically enough stock in the pipeline. Things aren't moving around the world well enough to cover the value of our stock. So if anything goes wrong, if there's a massive storm or a war with Spain or something like that, and people start to sell our stock, we can't cover it. This is devastating news financially for England. So the Chancellor Exchequer does what he's supposed to. He goes to King George III. He says, the East India Company is in trouble financially. Their stock is collapsing around them. Now the king can't just open up his chest of gold and throw money out. He needs that gold. He needs to save it. He can't just print more money. He does, well, he could, but if he does, what's out there loses its value, the system starts to collapse. So he has to make the East India Company more powerful. He has to save it because, for want of a better word, it is too big to fail. I'm serious. If it collapses, if the East India Company collapses, the English economy will collapse, right? Now, if the English economy collapses, just like had the American economy collapsed a few years ago, doesn't mean it would go, England would not cease to exist, nor would the United States. We wouldn't have had wars and people, cannibalism and all that. No, it meant the money system would have changed. Everything would have changed, and change is hard. It meant that rich guys